So here we have the Ophidian mat, unreleased. I'm gonna get some people's opinions on it. First up, Lucas.
What's up, guys? All right.
So I'm not giving him any information. He's just gonna take it out, see what it is. Let me know what he thinks.
Oh, this looks sick. Can I show it off?
Of course.
It looks crazy. The edges look good. Let's see how it...
Yeah, I did use it a little bit before.
It looks good. I like that this, it seems like over time this will go down. And it seems really smooth. And I don't think that it'll collect too much dust. It seems like it'll be as it is for a while. I like it. I like that the art doesn't have like, you can't feel the art, so it's like built in. That's pretty good.
Have you ever used a V1 before or played on V1s?
I've played on V1s, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. I played on your V1.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a little less cushy than them, but that's okay, because you don't always want like the cushiness.
Mostly because of the backing they use.
Yeah, I like it. It looks like it's done well, so. Whoa. I may have to grab one. That's pretty cool. Looks sick.
Ophidian has a bunch of designs, so
yeah, well,
plenty of options to choose from.
I like my spell guns, but I may have to go into this. We'll see.
Nice.
Cool. Thanks for letting me check it out.
Eric, can I get your opinion on something?
Okay.
Unreleased product.
This is unreleased?
Unreleased.
Can I take it out?
Take it out. Let me know what you think.
Can I open it?
Yeah, of course. You can go by a table, see what you think of it.
Oh shit!
Looking at the material mainly, because design, the Ophidian
I
has
love
plenty
the
of
design.
designs.
I need to like put this on a table. Though.
Let's go on a table.
Wait, this is sick. Wait, why is it like velvet? It's like actual velvet?
I think they're gonna call it suede, if I recall.
Oh, it's suede? Boy, it feels really nice. Like there's grip. Are you switching over, sir?
Am I switching over?
Yeah, how did you get this? They just like, yo, you want RBTLA? Here you go.
No, Ophidian, Tyler Jellicoe, the owner of the company, asked people who would like to review it. I was one of them selected.
I don't know how you fold this.
That's fine. So overall, like, want to give it like a rating or like any final thoughts?
I need a card.
Need a card? Someone get this man some cards.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so like the first card grips and everything just slides off of each other.
I think I want to give it like an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Like I would, dude, I'm so picky with my mats though, because I only use one mat at a time. I'm not like people who like switch mats in and out all the time. But I would definitely consider it. I don't know, because I like the Yggdrasil one so much right now.
Yeah.
Because it's like floofy, it's got the grip, got the slide, but this material is really, I don't know, it's kind of unique. Yeah, I give it an 8 out of 10.
Awesome. All right, thank you very much, Eric. All right, so I have a friend who actually flew in just to review this mat. Well, actually, he kind of just forgot a mat, but I'm letting you use the mat for the tournament since I also brought like my V1. And I also already played on this before, so I'm gonna just have him review. So, Arseni, there you go.
All right,
Take care of it.
first impressions.
First impression, yes. Take it out. Let me know what you think.
We love the resealable bags, but it doesn't have the air pocket. I like having a hole so that the air comes out, so it sits flat.
You just kind of have to like leave it a little bit open and then squeeze the air out.
Folds nice, smooth. I like that you can't feel the lines.
These mats, right?
I can't unfold this for anything. There we go. Folds really.
Yeah, I usually like to play it like all the way out there.
Yeah.
That's just how I like to.
I like that it's not too double layered. Like the double layer doesn't seem to puff it up a lot. It's nice and smooth. Gotta get some cards on there. We'll try both double sleeved, single sleeved, triple sleeved. I'm not a great fanner, but it sticks the cards nice. So it's got a good grip on the card. Very comfortable. I like it's got a nice tactileness. It's not super soft, so it's a little, it's not like rough to say, but it's like a nice drumming feel. Like if you want a little like responsiveness, nothing too springy, that feels really nice. Probably a little bit better on the single sleeves than the double sleeves, but both feel really convenient. Both are comfortable. Maybe if you have long nails, you wouldn't be happy with it because like you'd be worried about scratching it. But you know, cut your nails, stay hygienic.
All right, so I'll play with it. Let me know what you think afterwards as well. And
Definitely gonna do that.
all right. Look at this thing, it's so nice. And we just got done with 7 rounds. Arseni played on it all day. What did you think of the mat after the 7 rounds?
Yeah, so I'm gonna start with the great things that I think are amazing about the mat. I think the texture for all 7 rounds felt consistent, it felt good. Obviously it's a new mat, you're gonna have that new mat feel, but one of the things I really liked about it is sort of the evenness and directionality when when your hand rubs over it, when your cards smooth over it, left, right, up, down. Some mats will have some restriction, you'll feel a little bit of different response maybe. I think it's really great that on this mat that does not happen. You don't have a forward and back. It seems like all of the fabric stays flush, straight. That's a result of it being a little bit thinner, but I think it comes out to being a really nice and tactful response to your hands. One of the other things, obviously, the art, the ink looks incredible. It's a super fun mat to play on. It's always gonna, bring a smile to your eye pulling this out. One of the things that is sort of a result of having a thinner mat is sometimes small things, if they get stuck in them, might be a little harder to get out. But on the opposite of that, stains, anything, if you need to clean it, that's gonna be really easy to get out if you know what you're doing. Overall, I think that I love a little bit stitch size so that it might not fray.
Okay.
But overall, I think the stitching on the back, really nice, really smooth. I don't personally care that it doesn't fold down super flat. I like having a little bit of a rim to separate my cards from my opponents. And overall, I had a ton of fun playing on this mat. I think it is a gorgeous product. I think it easily, for me, slides into the top 4 of the level of mats that I would play on.
Wow, very nice. Any negatives or any cons that
Yeah, I think really outside of a little bit of fraying, obviously I don't know how the ink holds up over time with multiple bends, things like that. I think obviously the better you take care of your mat, the more it's going to last. But I think that overall the positives from the production process of this mat really stand out, really make it shine. And if that's the kind of mat that you're looking for, a nice, smooth, even feel, cool way to keep your cards feeling light and playful when you're playing on the mat, this is what you're going for.
Awesome, perfect. And I know you mentioned the sides on the sides, how it has maybe a little bit of prefer the stitches. Good news is they're actually going to have a stitch option for
There you
those
go.
of you guys listening. So that's going to be an option for both having it like this, which is the way I prefer. I don't like stitching, but if you're like Arseni and prefer the stitching on the side, there's going to be that option. All right. Well, thank you very much for the review.
It's my pleasure. It was definitely worth flying out to try it out.
All right, shout out to those guys, Lucas, Eric, and Arseni, who all took a look at the mat. And Arseni, with his input, I thought his feedback was really, really good. But I have it here. I do have my own feedback as well to give you. And essentially what I want to give it a rating, I do want to tell you what I think of other mats first. So first of all, V1 is my personal favorite. It's mostly just because of the prestige that comes with playing in one of them. But even still, I think this is 8.5 out of 10 mat. Next, for V2s, this is my personal favorite Spellground material. I give this a 9 out of 10. And next, for a very popular mat right now, which is Wydrosill, I think this is better than both of those because it does have qualities that are from both V1s and V2s. So this one's a 9.5 out of 10 for me. And then the last thing that I want to touch on is some of Wydrosill's original, not Wydrosill, some of Ophidian's original playmats. I think this is actually a pretty solid product, especially for the price. I would give these like an 8 out of 10 easily. And now we get to, I guess, the new unreleased Ophidian mat. I actually do have more details, like a little bit of insight on prices, release expectations. But what does it get out of 10? Overall feel, I would say I would match it with the V1 at 8.5 out of 10. It's I mean, let me just pull my V1 and this out really quick. Reason why I give it a V1, I mean an 8.5, like matching it. Me personally, like, so I noticed like when I was playing with it, the cards do grip to the mat, which is kind of nice if you like that. It's not my personal preference since I do prefer a little bit more of a slide, and V1 still has a bit of a slide. But I mean, Tyler and Ophidian did a really good job at trying to replicate that original V1 topping and taking away like the biggest negative of having a V1, which is the backing. This backing catches up so much like little things, and that the fact that they put this like more textile backing on it means that it will not catch on to any of that. The one really big negative that I feel would be the price point that these are going to retail for. And for me, I feel like this mat should only retail for maybe like $60 to $80 max, but it's gonna retail for $89.99, which, I mean, I guess it all depends how you look at it. I mean, this is the closest thing that I've seen anyone get to a V1. So if having something familiar or similar to a V1 is very important, that price point might be good for you. But if not, then I would say there's other options out there. I mean, I would even personally recommend Ophidian's older material as well as a really good, like I said, I think their older material is somewhere between a 7.5 and 8 out of 10. And especially when that product retails and goes on sale frequently. I mean, I think I picked some up for like $25 at some point. So like, yeah, just, I mean, that's kind of like, I guess, my biggest con about the material. Like I said, me personally, like the feel, I think like it was just a bit too much stickiness. And the other negative that I didn't like is that there is a break-in period where the mat doesn't lay out flat perfectly. So you are gonna have to like play on it a couple of times or keep it folded in your bag for some time before it starts laying flat. But yeah, oh, and also there's going to be a stitch version with a border stitching for $99.99. An expected release is about 11 to 12 weeks, I believe, at this point. So just follow Ophidian on social medias and look out for that. I will also link their website down in the description as well, so that way you guys can save that as well and look out for the release of this new suede material. But yeah, again, 8.5 out of 10. I think it's still a really good product. And again, like, look at the video footage, look at the material, and see if it's something that you guys want to try out. Aside from that, I appreciate everyone for tuning into this review. Hope everyone has a good rest of their day, and catch y'all in the next one.